So, namaste guys. Welcome to the second December edition of the Hindu analysis, connecting current affair with the static part. So, starting with the, we can see on the first page in brief section, like petrol gets cheaper as Delhi government cuts VAT. So what you have to study that what is value added tax, and you can also read about GST since another article is given on the GST here. So you can read about GST, what is GST, what is central GST, what is state GST, and what is integrated GST, and the exempted items under the GST. And when you are studying the GST, you can also refer the 101st amendment and also refer the article 279A, which talks about the GST council, which is the constitutional body which has been entered in the um, constitution by the 101st amendment. You can also refer what is anti-profiteering agency and what was the cascading effect, why GST was brought to eradicate the cascading effect that was produced on the taxes. So coming on to the next article was about Maurya's Mathura tweet trigger row. So what you have to study in this Places of Worship Act 1991, that's all you can refer with this article, with respect to this article. So another important article was a PIL against ban on shrines in police station rejected. So what you have to, what you can study that article 25, 28 that gives freedom of religion, right to freedom of religion, and also especially article 27 that prohibits the government to impose a tax for the promotion of a particular religion. And you can also refer the Menka Gandhi case, also known as the commonly known as the daughter-in-law case. Although this case is related to the article 21, but the concept of PIL was brought by the Supreme Court in this case. You can refer that case also. So another important uh, news was, yes, Bombay High Court grants Sudha Bhardwaj bail. So this article is regarding the Bhima Koregaon violence that happened in the 2018 on the completion of the 200th anniversary of the Third Anglo-Mysore War. Not Anglo-Mysore War, but Third Anglo-Maratha War that was fought between Britishers and the Marathas in 1818. So you can refer the Third Anglo-Maratha War as well. If you are referring the Third Anglo-Maratha War, you can also refer the First and Second Anglo-Maratha War, the Treaty of Salbai, which ended the First Anglo-Maratha War, and the Treaty of Bassein, which was sort of subsidiary lines treaty that was signed by the then Peshwa Bajirao II with the Britishers. You can refer this treaty as well. So coming on to the page number two, Central Vista project on of national importance. So recently you have seen that Delhi government has banned some construction activities in the Delhi, but Central Vista project is still going on. So you can refer this with respect to this article, and the ban on construction as a remedy of air pollution, and also refer the architect of the current parliament and other buildings like Edwin Lutyens, we all know. So you can refer that as well. So coming on to the page number three. There's an important article regarding the Election Commission of India. So this article is saying allot common symbol to Azad party. So what you can refer that process of allotment of election symbol by the Election Commission of India, difference between recognized party and registered party, and election symbols reservation and allotment order 1968. Like two or more recognized political parties can have the same symbol provided they are not the contender in the same state or union territory. For example, you can refer the Jharkhand Mukti Morcha symbol and the Shiv Sena symbol. They are almost same, but since they are the state party of two different states, they can use a same symbol as well. But when both the parties are fighting in a common single state, then one of them has to surrender that symbol to the other as per the Election Commission of India norms and as per the election symbol reservation and allotment order 1968. So with this regard, you can also refer that what is state party and what are the procedure and what are the criteria to become a state party, what is the criteria to become a national party, and you can also write down in the comment section that in current position how many national parties are there in India, and which one is the latest one to get the tag of national party. So coming on to the next news, that very important article regarding the gift city emerging as India's first greenfield city. So first thing you can refer is what is greenfield project, what is brownfield project. That is a very important one. And what is gift city in its own, like India's first and only international financial service center. Here you can see that International Gift City is India's first and only international financial service center in the world, where banks and stock exchanges and financial services firms have their own can set up their own global operations. So you can refer this, and you can also refer what is special economic zone. Like here it is given that special economic zone, and also the exclusive domestic tariff area that is mentioned in the article itself. You can refer this also. So coming on to the page number 5. Page number 4 has nothing to read. Page number 4 has an important article. Page number 4 has an important article. AIA DMK MPs stall debate on the dam safety bill in Rajya Sabha. So what you can refer this article is, as per the entry 17 of the state list, state can make laws on water supply. State can make laws on water supply, irrigation, canals, drainage, embankments, water storage, water powers. But they are subject to entry 56 of the union list. But entry 56 of the union list allows parliament to make laws on the regulation of intrastate rivers and river valleys if it declares such regulation to be expedient in public interest. So that is important with regard to the 7th schedule of the Constitution. So coming on to the next news, this butterfly species record. This is important. This is an important article. You can refer this. Butterfly species record increase. So what you can refer that, and this the species name that has been mentioned in the article, Nilgiri grass yellow and the orange tailed are all. So this can be asked that Nilgiri grass yellow and orange tailed all recently seen in news. What are they? So these are the nothing but the species of butterfly. So you can also refer the flora and fauna of Western Ghat at this article is referring. So coming on to the page number 6, editorial page, this important article is road to recovery. The policymaker must boost demand supportive measures to ensure the recovery sustained. So what you can refer that to JM Kynes pump priming method, and what is GDV, what is GVA. This you can all refer your static part, and what you can refer that recovery shapes, the economic recovery shapes that were recently seen in news, like V-shaped recovery, K-shaped recovery, W-shaped recovery, Z-shaped recovery. All you can refer. Also, you can refer the Phillips curve with respect to the economy section also. So this is important article. You can read this article. That's all from this page. This article in border standoff, manufactured refugee crisis. This is regarding the EU Poland Belarus crisis. That is can be important for PSI or optional, but not so important for the GS point of view, as this is the news in transition. So this will come again and again. So nothing to read here. So coming on to the page number 7. Page number 7, there is important article, errors of judgment. This errors of judgment is regarding the different interpretation of the POXO Act by the different high courts. So you can refer this complete article, and especially you can read the POXO Act. Very important. It is coming in news almost every day. So this is an important news with respect to the social issues section as well. So coming to the page number 8. Page number 8, an important article regarding the 1,160 elephants killed in a decade. So what you can refer that Project Elephant that was brought in 1992 and elephant corridors in India. You can write down in comment section which is the most continuous and longest elephant corridor in India. You can also refer that Dehing Patkai, that was a rare elephant reserve, but recently it has been declared as a national park. And you can write down in comment section that which state this national park belongs to. You can see also its location on the map as well. So coming on to the another important article, that winter in northern India to be warmer than normal, IMD says. So this is with respect to the climate change issues. You can refer this article. Important one. So coming on to the page number 9. Yes, UP reports most UAPA arrest. So what you can refer that UAPA Unlawful Activities Prevention Act 1967 and recent amendment that was brought in 2019, which empowers the government to declare an individual also as a terrorist. Earlier, it was only that organizations can be declared as a terrorist organization, but what happens that any individual which was the part of that organization leaves that organization and make another organization to carry out those terrorist activities. So this article this UAPA amendment of 2019 uh, empowers the government to make an individual also as a terrorist to stop the terrorist activities permanently. So you can refer this article as well and UAPA also. So coming on to the page number 10. Page number 10, there's an important article like India joins G20's Trioca. So Trioca is nothing but a group of three countries, three means Trioca. So why G20 is referred as Trioca? So you can see that it is nothing but an informal group, like three countries which are host in the current year and up for the upcoming 2 years. They form the Trioca. Like this year Italy has hosted in 2022. Indonesia will be the host, and in 2023, India will host the G20 summit for the first time. So these three countries are part of the G20 Trioca, and India will remain G20 part of the Trioca for I think next coming 3 years, 2021, 22, 23 as well. So you can refer this. You can also refer the countries in G20, and it can be asked like it was asked in 2020 prelims as well. So that all from this article. So another important article that curriculum must include wisdom of Vedas. Very important article, but important for with respect to the our history section. Like you can refer four Vedas that are there, and also refer the oldest Ved out of those four are Rig Ved, and there is a book called Janda Vista, which is the Zoroastrian's holy book, and it is said to be older than Rig Ved also, and it's the Rig Vedic society also, and it's important for the modern world. And you can write down in comment section that who gave the clarion call of back to Vedas and why he had given that call regarding the back to Vedas. So coming on to the page number, yes, with this respect to Vedas, refer your uh, ancient history static part, the Rig Vedic society. Coming on to the page number 11, another important article on page number 11, like this is page is world, and at least read all the headlines at least for the keep yourself updating. So EU plans 300 billion euros to fund to counter China's Belt and Road Initiative. So earlier, G7 also announced the $40 trillion Build Back Better World initiative to counter the Belt and Road Initiative of the China. So you can refer also that also how it will counter the China's Belt and Road Initiative with $300 billion infrastructure project. So another important article is vulnerable should put off travel, like WHO is saying. Taliban urges US to release frozen funds. Afghanistan face fiscal shock. United Nations saying China is trying to drive Australia to its knees. USA the international geopolitics going on. You can refer this article. There's important articles on page number 12, like the manufacturing PMI. So you have to remember what is PMI. It is nothing but purchasing manager index, and it is used as an indicator of economic activity, as it is a reflection of how many purchasing managers have reported better than normal business condition in any given month. And this index is seen as a if it is above 50, then it means expansion in the economy, and below 50 is a sign of contraction in the economy. So you can refer this important concept of PMI with respect to your economy section as well. So another important article is export dip widening trade deficit to a record 23.27 billion dollar. So you can also refer the declining export of India, like it has recently it has pushed up the export. India has pushed up its export, but it is started declining also. So you can also refer what is trade deficit, what is current account deficit, what is spin deficit, and you can also refer what is merchandise export of India scheme, the road tap scheme, and India's target of $400 billion merchandise export in this current fiscal year. So another important article is like, yes, cyber attack cyber attacks hits 26,000 Indian sites in 10 months. So what you can refer that global cyber security index, and you can write down in comment section who publishes global cyber security index and India's improvement in the rank. Like in the previous year, its rank was in 40s, but in this year's index, its rank has improved a lot, and India's current rank is 10th 10th position, better than China's. It is placed better than China. So what is the reason for this improvement? Like national cyber security strategy that has been brought by Indian government, cyber shiksha program, you can refer these things as well. So other important, not important article, but OECD coming in news again. So you can refer the look at the organization, what is OECD and what it's do, and where is its headquarter located. So another important article is here adjacent to this article, like debt to GDP ratio of state worrying, sees the RBI. So you can refer FRBM Act, Fiscal Responsibility Budget Management Act 2003, and restriction on the fiscal deficit and recent changes that has been brought due to pandemic. So you can refer this as well. So I think that's all from today's newspaper. You can follow our Telegram channel, like the video, share it if you like it. Thank you. We'll meet again.